Did you know Japan has plans to build a building that stands 169,897 meters high? The race to build the tallest skyscrapers of all is on, and every major country is running to take first place. Here are 5 buildings that make the Burj Khalifa look like an ant next to an elephant. Number 5. Azerbaijan Tower. Azerbaijan Tower is a megatall skyscraper slated for construction on the Khazar Islands, 25 kilometers south of Baku, Azerbaijan. If built, it will have an astonishing amount of 189 floors and soar to a height of roughly 1,051 meters. This tower will cost $2 billion and become the centerpiece of the Khazar Islands. The Khazar Islands is a city of 41 man-made islands stretched across 3,002 hectares of land, reclaimed from the Caspian Sea. At a mind-blowing cost of $100 billion and 90 cents, the city is going to have 1 million citizens, 150 schools, 50 hospitals, daycare facilities, several parks, shopping complexes, cultural hubs, university campuses, and even a racetrack fit for Formula One. It's a lot of stuff, but the most incredible part is that these buildings are designed to withstand earthquakes of 9.0 in magnitude. Living on these islands means that you'll be safe from harm and entertained. What else could you want? The city will also have 150 bridges to link the islands to the mainland. The Khazar Islands were supposed to be finished around 2023, but severe problems in the country have indefinitely stalled the project. The construction on the Khazar Islands started in March 2011, and during Azerbaijan's economic boom, significant building work was completed. The main beach area opened in August of 2014, with many skyscraper structures already being partially built. However, in 2015, the price of oil plummeted, ending Azerbaijan's skyrocketing development. The project was now just too ambitious for the country's new reality. Still, Ibrahim Ibrahimov, the leading man behind the project, stated in 2017 that the development of the Azerbaijan Tower would resume later in the same year. As of now, there's no updates in the tower's construction. On the other hand, the Khazar Islands are expected to be finished in 2025. However, some experts still believe that the project won't be finished until well after 2030 due to its colossal size. Some people don't even believe that it's going to happen anymore. Only a few of the buildings have been constructed, and the property seems to be abandoned, according to photos taken by a journalist on site. Number 4. Obelisco Capital. A megatall skyscraper called the Obelisco Capital is an ambitious goal for the new administrative capital of Egypt. The endeavor aims to become the tallest building in the world at a height of 1 kilometer, or more accurately 1,080 meters. The project was revealed in 2018 as a feature of Egypt Vision 2030, an ambitious plan that will transform Egypt into one of the most technological countries in the world. The Obelisco Capital project was created by the Egypt-based architectural design company IDIA. The building will have 165 stories and contain apartments, hotel rooms, and homes of various sizes, along with hotels, shopping malls, movie theaters, apartments, recreation centers, business centers, and medical facilities. Obelisco Capital is fashioned after a pharaonic obelisk, and it is encircled by a waterway that resembles the Nile River. This resemblance to ancient Egyptian culture is not a coincidence. The architects have stated their ambition to follow in the footsteps of their ancestors, the great architects of all, aka the pharaohs. Will they be able to do it? We still don't know, but by judging the project's exciting ideas, they just might. The Obelisco Capital's proportions are similar to those of an obelisk from ancient Egypt. Plus, the design includes Art Deco-inspired grills that rotate following the sun's path to dissipate heat throughout the day. That is a great plan to make the building completely sustainable. But the skyscraper doesn't rely only on technology to leave its mark. It also intends to be beautiful and meaningful. The lotus flower, which has nourished along the Nile in Egypt for millennia and is well known to have played a significant role in Egyptian civilization, serves as the inspiration for the pattern on the tower's exterior. There still isn't a date for Obelisco Capital's construction. However, Egyptian authorities are adamant about building it, so seems good. Number 3. Jeddah Tower. After designing the Burj Khalifa, American architect Ardian Smith wasn't satisfied still, so he created the Jeddah Tower. With a height of over 1 kilometer and a total construction area of 529,783 square meters, Jeddah Tower will be the highest structure in the world when it's finished. The tower will encompass a commercial and residential space of 57 million square feet, including residences, hotels, and offices. The building's present design was proposed by Adrian in 2010, and the work was scheduled to start in 2012. However, construction didn't begin until 4 years later, due to difficulties caused by the local geology. The construction plan includes 3 phases. The first involves building the Jeddah Tower, the second concerns infrastructure, and the third is still a mystery. Even if we know nothing about the third phase, the building's features are already impressive. For instance, The elevators were designed to set records by ascending 660 meters. They'll be able to carry passengers to the 157th story in 66.5 seconds. They were able to do so by moving at 12.5 miles per hour. Construction on the Jeddah Tower progressed smoothly until 2017, when the building was already 252 meters high and offered sweeping vistas of the desert country. However, at some point in January 2018, the tower's development was put on hold and hasn't resumed since. According to reports, labor disputes and Saudi Arabia's political intrigue between 2017 and 19 are to blame for the suspension of the construction. The monarchy's anti-corruption campaign resulted in the capture of two of the project's most notable supporters. Still, not all might be lost. Jeddah Tower is part of a bigger project, Jeddah Economic City. It'll be a city of skyscrapers. It'll consist of 210 towers that will be over 30 floors high. In 2021, it was reported that the city neared completion of the all-road construction and landscaping work. If the city's progressing, then it's safe to assume that the construction of the Jeddah Tower is going to resume in the not-too-distant future. What do you think? Number 2. Dubai Creek Tower. The next project in Dubai's greatest hope for the future is the Dubai Creek Tower. Architect Santiago Calatrava designed the Dubai Creek Tower, an exceptionally high building that will usher in a new era for the desert city. Calatrava is famous for great projects like the Museum of Tomorrow in Rio de Janeiro and the City of Arts and Sciences in Spain. We know the building will surpass all other known projects in height, but we don't know exactly how tall it's going to be. The building's foundations were dug out to a depth of 72 meters, suggesting that it would be extremely tall. Some sources say that the final height would be 1,301 meters. The most credible theories suggest the building will reach 1,345 meters. If that's true, the Dubai Creek Tower will be 526 meters taller than the Burj Khalifa. Dubai Creek's tower's shape will be very different from that of any other skyscraper. Calatrava says that the design was influenced by the Islamic style of architecture, especially in the style of old minarets. The architect added that the desert lily flower is a big inspiration from him. From far away, the building will look like a tall, skinny pyramid that gets thinner as it goes up. Some rumors say that the design includes more than 200 floors with apartments, hotels, restaurants, and gardens on each one, and that the building will have balconies that turn so you can see Dubai from every angle. In 2016, construction on the Dubai Creek Tower began. Based on what we know so far, the foundations were made with 500,000 cubic meters of concrete and 18,000 tons of steel. Unfortunately, construction on the new Dubai Tower has since stopped. After the foundation was laid in May 2018, there's been no further progress. Now, there could be several reasons for this halt. Some say that work stopped when construction on the Jeddah Tower stopped in 2018 because the main financiers had legal problems. Since work on that building would have been taller than the Burj Khalifa slowed down, the city of Dubai no longer had a pressing reason to start building its newest tower. However, the second theory is a little more plausible. Construction has been postponed indefinitely because of the pandemic. Number 1. Sky Mile Tower. Sky Mile Tower is a conceptual design for a mega skyscraper that architects at Kohn Peterson Fox Associate created for Tokyo, Japan in 2045. The Sky Mile Tower will be built on an archipelago of reclaimed land in Tokyo Bay, as part of a region next to Tokyo. The building is planned to be 169,897 meters tall and house about 55,000 people. The jaw-dropping height is not the only impressive feature of this building. Sky Mile Tower will apply many mind-blowing and futuristic mechanics that have shocked skyscraper experts. Great thought to be put into keeping such a tall building standing. The tower structure will handle the extreme force of the wind load with an ingenious idea. Mega braces will be used on the inside of the bridge's walls, while concrete shear walls will be used on the outside. And then there's sustainability. The tower has a tapered shape, with vertical slots along its length, serving as open-air sky decks to let the wind pass through. The skyscraper will have a textured facade that will let it collect water from clouds. Water will be collected, stored, and sent to different levels using gravity. That means that it won't be necessary to pump water up from the ground, which would be expensive and take a long time. In addition, the super tall building's height would help reduce the heating load by taking advantage of the cool air on the higher floors. This will cost less money in terms of energy and, well, money. Wastewater will be recycled both mechanically and through systems that collect water from clouds and rain. What do you think of these skyscrapers? Which one do you think is going to be built first? Let us know in the comments section below. In this video, you learned about the most impressive upcoming skyscrapers in the world. However, many countries don't want to build these structures anymore. You want to know why? Check out the end of high-rise superstructures, why the world regrets building megatall skyscrapers. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.